Dear Jim, please can you fix it for me? Not to be a loser.
All right.
I will be when I get one of them. I meant one packet.
Listen. Why don't you just get lost there?
Well, like your girlfriend did.
Leave him alone.
Like your girlfriend leaves you. Where'd you keep the rest of them, Keithy?
You don't need to know because you're getting out now. Aren't you?
You'll be seeing me around.
Bricking it.
Hello? Oh, and... Oh, God, I'm so sorry about yesterday.
Ended up speaking to Debbie. What were you doing?
Well, I was having a mare. You should have seen us. I was at my wit's end.
You should have brought her here before abandoning her with Debbie.
Abandoning her? I'd never do that. Look, I thought I was doing... Do you know what? Doesn't matter. Next time, if there is one, which there won't be, I'll find someone else.
I'm missing you.
I miss you every day.
I keep hearing stories about other blokes' girlfriends.
Well, let other blokes worry about that then.
Can't wait till we get married.
Me too. There'll be a brew ready in a minute.
Oh, I'll do it. Has Andy called?
Yeah.
Have you sorted things?
Sort of.
Meaning you didn't mention the wedding?
Look, I'm not meaning to be a coward. I'm just...
Look, I'm not having a go. But a relationship involves two people. So it's two people's happiness that matters. The sooner you tell him, the better you'll feel.
I know, you're right. I don't want to say it over the phone. You know, oh, see you soon, love you. Oh, by the way, the wedding's off. I hate this.
Hard man of the prison, are you?
No, look. They weren't your fags and I was in a bad mood.
But you're better now, yeah?
As it happens, yeah.
Well, that's nice for you. I don't settle scores in public. Too many eyes. That's how you get your sentence extended. That's why I'm still in here. But I settle them. I always settle them. No eyes. Shame. You've been needing them.
Yeah, well, we did send everything back a while ago. We was just wondering when we'd hear back from you. All right. Right, I see. OK. Thanks a lot. I was just on the phone to the social services about the adoption.
Oh, problems?
Well, they said they sent the forms to Debbie the same time as us, but they still haven't heard a reply.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. Sarah's hardly a priority. Is this going to hold things up then?
If she'd just sign a consent form, you know, we could have the first directions here into the final one in a few weeks.
That'd be great. Be good news for Andy. Then maybe you could talk about the wedding.
Look, I'm going to go and see Debbie, you know, while Sarah's at playgroup. Try and hurry things on and get her to sign. Come on, Sarah, stop hiding. I've got a million things to do today and she's messing around.
Well, I'll give you a hand, but I've got to take Victoria to the psychiatrist. Final assessment.
You don't have to tell everyone.
Sorry, I should have knocked.
We had a bit of trouble a while back. I guess you'd have heard about it.
It's none of my business, really.
Right, busy day. We've got to spread fertiliser and slurry on the fields so that we have good growth when we turn the cattle out.
Yeah, I'll make a start.
I didn't know Victoria was still upset about it.
Well, she didn't want it mentioned in front of your new farmhand. She fancies him.
He's far too old for her.
She's growing up, Jack. Debbie!
What do you want?
Well, we've had the papers from social services for a while. You know about the adoption.
So?
Well, we kind of wanted to get things moving. We thought you could sign the consent form.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, they said they'd send them to you.
Oh, right. Well, then they're probably in there with the rest of my mail. Right now, getting back in's more of a priority for me.
Joe, what can I get you?
I need you to let Debbie have the keys for Tuggill.
Already asked. I already said no.
Oh, come on, it's just so she can check her post, please.
Well, what is it to you?
Well, social services has sent all the adoption forms there.
Well, Viv will be forwarding the post soon.
I doubt it. We both know what she hates her guts. Come on.
Yeah, which is exactly why I can't get involved.
Look, I'm not asking for Debbie. Things are really hard for me and Jack now Andy's in prison. If she signed the forms, then we could get the adoption through for the summer, and then we'd be a proper family for Andy getting out.
Right, make sure I get them back before Viv notices, yeah? I'm a dead man.
Thanks.
What did she say about the adoption?
Well, she didn't get the forms. They were delivered to her old address, but I managed to get the key to her earlier, so I'm sure she's had time to read them now.
Do you want me to have a word?
No, it's all right. I'll give it another try.
Finished for the day?
Yeah, just locking up.
Fancy getting a drink?
Why would you want to do that?
Well, we need to talk.
Look, I've had a really bad day. I wouldn't be very good company.
Well, it was about the adoption. I was hoping we could keep this friendly.
Right now, I've got other things on my mind. I need to raise the money for the mortgage.
Well, it's not going to take long. You know, it's basically just keeping things as they are, but making it more official.
Sounds simple.
Look, I didn't think you had a problem with this. If you just sign the consent forms, Debbie, you know, this could be over within a few weeks.
What's the rush?
Well, it'd mean Andy would get out of prison knowing we're a real family.
Why would I want to help Andy? He said that I was nothing to do with Sarah, that I don't have any rights.
Yeah, well, we all say things we shouldn't. But before you go and punish him, you need to think about who you'd really be hurting. Look, I know you really love Sarah deep down and in your own way. This is about her.
I need more time to think about it.
Well, how much time?
I don't even need to discuss this with you. Me and Andy are Sarah's parents. It's up to us what happens next. No, maybe I should go to the prison and talk to him there.
No, don't do that. I don't want him worrying about anything else.
No, I didn't think so. You'll just have to wait until I've made my mind up.
Yeah, everyone's here. We're just having breakfast.
Sorry I'm late. I overslept.
Daz has just walked in. He says you're a lazy get.
I'll tell him I said hi.
Everyone sends a love.
I only said hi.
Yes, I'm starting back at work today. Yeah, I'm going to tell him now. All right. I love you. Bye. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got an announcement to make. Me and Andy are getting married next Tuesday.
In prison? Are you serious?
Why not?
Is that what you really want?
Yeah,
A nice one. It's great.
thanks. Hope you'll be there.
Out of hospital already?
Leave him alone, Charlie.
You want some, dear? You were lucky. Won't always have your friend North around to bail you out. Next time I'll really do some damage. Do you think I've finished with you, Sugden? Do you think that's it?
You're getting out today, Charlie. You couldn't do anything even if you wanted to.
Whatever you say. See you around, boys. Wish me luck.
Going ahead then?
Yeah, looks like it. Will you ask Sam if he can come? Oh, yeah, I'd ask him myself, but mushed off my feet today. I'd really like him to be there.
Of course I will, love. Seems a shame getting wedding and Nick.
Oh, no, that's what me and Andy want. But he doesn't really want Sarah being there, so any chance you could have her for the day.
Oh, not a problem. Don't blame him. Don't you think it might be better if you waited till he was out?
Look, we've been through all this. The only thing me and Andy are bothered about is that we love each other. And we don't care where it is. We just want to get married.
Oh, come on.
Hiya.
Hello, Joe. How's the wedding preparations going? Everything sorted?
Hardly. Look, I'm really sorry you've not been invited. It's just I'm only allowed so many people and, well, with everything that's happened and that.
Oh, that's all right, Pet. I understand. Probably for the best, anyway. Nice of you to join us.
Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry. Viv was busy. I couldn't get away.
You let her walk all over you. That's your problem. Anyway, we can manage here if you need to get back.
No, it's all right. I found somebody to cover. I promise. I will make it up to you.
Yeah, you will and all. Oh, Valerie's dragged Paul off to order the flowers. The florists of Hotton won't know what's hit him. All right, Ashley, usual.
No, thank you. Bit full on today, I'm afraid. Just wanted to leave these, if that's all right, for the church jumble sale. Anything lying around that's outlived its usefulness, send it my way.
Oh, we've got a doormat here you can have.
Ashley, do you know I'm getting married next Tuesday?
That's soon, really? Well, anything Laurel and I can do to help, just ask.
Oh, great, because I was wondering, well, I was hoping that, that you'd maybe perform the ceremony. It's just I'd rather it was you than someone we didn't know.
Well, it is very short notice. But I'd be delighted.
Really? Oh, thank you. I'm made up. Oh, wait till I tell Andy. Thanks.
You're a saint, Ashley.
Don't know how I'm going to break it to the ladies' fellowship. Maybe I will have that drink after all.
Are you okay?
Well, I've had better years.
You want to talk about it?
I haven't got time and I've got lots to do for the wedding. I'm already behind.
Well, you know what my mum says, more haste, less speed.
All right, that's a great help.
Or if you prefer my own personal philosophy, if it all gets too much, stuff it and go have a drink.
All right, just the one. One drink.
And a shot.
Ashley agreeing to do the service is just about the only thing that's gone right so far.
You've had a nightmare.
Yeah, I feel guilty saying this, but I'm dreading it. I'm terrified that I'm going to go to say my vows and I'm just going to break down into tears.
You'll be all right. Just tears of happiness.
I want to be happy about it. I mean, there's nothing more that I want than to marry Andy. It's just
not like this.
Yeah, sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't even recognise myself these days. No, up here I'm still Jo, you know, the old Jo, feisty and determined and up for a laugh, but I mean, look at us really. I'm struggling to run a business and a farm and I'm bringing up someone else's kid and I'm about to marry my fella in prison. I mean, it's not exactly fairy tale like, is it?
Depends on how you look at it, I suppose.
How were the ways there?
You're a young businesswoman successfully juggling work and a family. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. You're the one holding it together.
Yeah, only just.
Yeah, but you're holding it together. You know, it doesn't get much more feisty or determined than that.
Have you got a diploma in looking on the bright side or what?
No, that's my mum's influence again. If you ask me, old Joe's still there, loud and proud. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you know, all right.
All set for your next prison visit?
Yeah, well, it's not for a while, but it'll come round soon enough.
You haven't got to pretend, you know, not to me. You've got every right to be miserable.
Is it that obvious?
Pretty much. Oh, yeah, let me buy you a drink tonight, see if I can put a smile back on your face.
Oh, I don't know.
I do mean as a friend, unless you'd rather spend the evening with some goats.
I don't think so. Yeah, all right, thanks. Come on.
See you later, Viv. Cheers.
Thanks for asking us out.
It's okay. I mean, it's tough spending a couple hours with a gorgeous girl like you, but someone's got to do it.
We're going to set tongues wagging.
Doesn't bother you, does it?
No, couldn't care less. Andy? Oh, I'm fine. I can't wait to see you. No, I'm just in the Woolly with Ross. Ross?
What are you doing with him? I didn't know you two were friends.
What are you doing that for? I asked you a question. I told you to stay out my face.
You tell that slapper you're gonna give her one.
You're gonna watch him out. That's what.
Problem? You better ask him.
Do that again, and I'll break your neck.
You just don't get it, do you? Won't be my neck that gets broken.
He wouldn't hang up on you.
Well, he was asking about you. He was wondering what I was doing with you.
Then he would have waited for an answer, wouldn't he? You must have got cut off.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, of course. But don't worry, you can explain about me next time you see him. You must feel a bit isolated.
Well, I like living here, but it's just not the same without Andy. I miss him.
Yeah, you're bound to.
I mean, I go and see him and we speak on the phone, but I never really say what I want to say. You know, and he's having such a rough time at the moment. He needs me to tell him everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, and you need someone to tell you the same thing.
Well, I'd feel better if I knew what was happening with the adoption. Hope to hear any day soon.
No, I'm sure it'll be okay.
I hope so.
But I want you to promise me something. Next time you feel like screaming and you need to speak to someone, just give me a call, okay? Any time, any place.
Yeah, I will.
Excited about tomorrow?
I'm just glad it's actually going to happen.
That's the best attitude, mate. Now, I need to run over the details again. You'll be collected half an hour before the ceremony. Your fiancé and witnesses will be waiting for you in a holding room. I'm sorry we can't give you a more traditional wedding, but these events can cause enough upset in certain quarters. I'm sure you understand. We've advised Joe against too much jewellery. It plays havoc with security, and any delays getting in will eat into your private time. 20 minutes only, I'm afraid. You'll get a space to yourselves, but it'll be guarded. Any questions?
No, thanks.
Oh, your father's dropped your suit off. It'll be delivered to your cell after breakfast. We'll even let you have a shower alone before getting ready. After all, tomorrow's your big day.
You are coming to the wedding, aren't you, Sam?
Means going into prison, doesn't it?
Oh, no. The officers are actually going to hoist Andy up onto the shoulders and bring him out singing for He's a Jolly Good Fella.
That's nice of him.
Mean sarcastic.
Oh, no, them places give me the willies. I'm soz Joe, but I'd only get in a panic and muck it all up for you.
Right. Well, suppose I'm doing this without any family. I might as well do it without any mates, too.
I thought this was going to be an understated celebration.
Oh, Hathaway, there's only one approach to a hen party. With gusto!
Paul has a point. Are you sure Joe wants much fuss?
What would you know about the inner workings of a bride-to-be?
Joe did not want a do the last time, remember? And the circumstances were far happier then.
All the more reason to throw her a bash now. We're trying to give her a memorable few hours. Bless her.
Well, our wedding night's going to be memorable for all the wrong reasons.
That friend of mine on Otten Market got me this for her. It's a Here Comes the Bride, lucky dip.
Please tell me that nothing in there requires batteries.
I'm assured it's perfectly tasteful.
That's a pity.
Right, I better go and meet her. She thinks she's meeting me for a quiet drink. I can't wait to see the look on her face. Ta-ra!
Right, here we go.
All right, now.
No, we don't.
You have transformed my business into the Merry Celeste.
You left me again, and I pleaded with you not to. You left me with no alternative but to close the place.
I was trying to solve our crisis.
You weren't solving anything. You swaggered off to some posh employment agency because once again you wanted to feel more important than the rest of us. Were they any use? No, I thought not. Well, get over that road, make a card for the window saying, if you're breathing, we'll have you. Leave me alone, I've work to do.
That little floor show, courtesy of our answer to George and Mildred, was planned so you could find out what married life is really like.
Yeah. At least I'll have a few years peace and quiet.
Oh, glad to see you not lost your sense of humour.
It's either that or become hysterical.
Oh, there's plenty of girls around here whose marriages got off to bumpy beginnings.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. I had to nearly share my wedding bed with my father-in-law.
Don't give her ideas. She's home alone with hers tomorrow night. Right, girls, down your necks.
Oh, not for me. I've got to get back. I'll see you tomorrow. Val!
Oh, what a surprise. My mother turning a civilised gathering into a raucous ballyhoo.
I gave up being a good example yonks ago. I am now just a terrible warning. Look at you. I only got 3. 3?
I know what you can say it with that. No man that cataracts.
Getting married in prison, smacks of desperation. I'd have waited.
Well, the wedding day isn't the be-all and end-all. I want to spend my wedding night alone. What's the point? When I get hitched to Rumpelstiltskin, I'd rather be on me Todd. Too shattered to have him slobbering away. Well, at least Joe won't find herself lying under a steaming Sugden incapable of pulling his own pants down, let alone hers. Stop it! I did a joke here.
Oi, you know what you're doing. Chill out, will you? I'm helping her relax.
You don't really want a beer, do you?
Another drink will calm us down. I'll be fine.
Well, come on. Time for your lucky dip.
Hey.
Oh, we didn't know that was in there.
I should have checked.
It's all right. A few hundred years ago, I'd have probably been burnt alive for wanting to marry a prisoner. At least I'd have known where I stood then, though.
It was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, oh, it's time for another drink. In fact, a toast. Let's have a toast to Joe.
Yeah, OK. I don't want your blessings. I heard you laughing about us in the toilets. Oh, look, we didn't mean anything by that. So you think I'm desperate, do you? Well, at least my fella's not dipping his toe in the grave or barely started shaving for that matter. And when I say I do tomorrow, I want to mean it. And no amount of bitchiness or backstabbing's going to stop that.
Joe?
No, I'm off.
No, leave it.
Well, congratulations, Mother. Another bride successfully sent on her way.
I didn't even think I had that much to drink. I really let rip, didn't I?
Honestly, I think you need to let off some steam.
I'm going to go in later and apologise to them all.
No, you're not.
Well, he had a point, didn't they? I mean, I must be desperate trying to keep my claws into my bloke. I mean, I'm marrying him somewhere that I know he's not going to run away from.
If anything, that shows how loyal and loving you are. You're not desperate.
I nicked him off Katie. You know, you reap what you sow, and this is my comeuppance.
If you're having doubts, no one will blame you to stall a bit. It won't cause that much upheaval to postpone. Consider a few other options.
At least you're not going to feel dog rough in the morning, having been stripped naked and tied to some lamppost somewhere.
Well, there are a few other cells around here. You might get a similar experience. Here, I traded some tobacco for these.
Thanks, mate.
To your future.
And Joe, the love of my life.
Look, I'm so sorry. I promise I wasn't trying to take advantage. That just happened.
No, look, it was just as much my fault.
When I says consider other options, I didn't mean myself. I meant waiting for Andy. You know? If anything, you've made it clear how you feel about the bloke. Oh, please say this hasn't affected our friendship, Joe.
No, I've just been so scared about tomorrow. My head's been all over the place.
Oh, no, I've made it worse.
No, you haven't. You've helped us. I mean, like I said in the pub before, that I'm going to say my vows tomorrow and I'm going to mean them. And kissing you's helped me believe that.
Shall I get you on?
see him. I know that he's missing you and... Okay. We're going now.
We tried booking a cab, but they were all busy. I've almost got rid of the goat smell, though.
Okay.
Where to, my lady?
Oh, it's brilliant, thank you.
Yeah, don't thank me, thank them.
Look, I know none of this is ideal, but I hope you realise how much you mean to him. Well, to all of us.
You know, I always wanted the perfect life. Gorgeous husband and 2.4 kids, but I've realised now it doesn't exist. I love this family, Jack. I'm so proud to be part of it.
Come on.
Sorry you didn't get a chance to pop out and buy you both a present.
That's all right, a cheque will do.
With your appeal coming up, you'll be home before too long. This Charlie's gone now, eh?
Well, it's nice of them to lend us this. At least we don't have to worry about the weather, you know, for the photographs. Got candles?
Yeah, and the matches.
Oh, all right. Well, keep your voice down. What were your for?
Come on, how much longer now?
Yeah, don't worry. I won't done a runner.
Joe, they're saying you've got to be searched.
Again? Well, they did that when I came in.
They want to do a closer search. You all right?
Nothing I can't handle.
Just keep your head down, son, okay?
I can't believe you searched, Joe. It's well out of order.
Oh, no, I think it's quite romantic. You know, love conquers everything.
You look amazing.
You'll do too, I suppose.
The gift of marriage brings husband and wife together in the tenderness and delight of sexual union and joyful commitment to the end of their lives. Andrew Sugden. Will you take Josephine Madonna Stiles to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honour and protect her, and forsaking all others be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do. I mean, I will.
I, Joe, take you, Andy, to be my husband, to love and to cherish, till death us do part.
Joe, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. With my body, I honour you. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Within the love of God, the Father, the Son and Holy Spirit.
They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife. Those whom God has joined together, let no one put asunder.
I love you, Mrs. Sugden.
Here comes the groom. Yeah, I can't promise you the night of your life, but I can give you a game of Scrabble. Did you manage to smuggle any of them custard creams out?
Well, I might have done.
Oh, Sugden. Charlie sends his congratulations. He said so you keep watching your back, mind. Maybe you'll go and keep your missus company tonight, eh?
Yeah, leave it, Andy. You better watch your back, because I won't be hiding from any of you.
That's enough.
All right. It was Amy who making threats telling me to watch me back.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's got it in for me. Said he was trying to stitch me up.
That's enough.
You had some compassion to leave, eh? Yeah?
Keep it. Tell him.
Right, I'm having no arguments. Sarah's coming with me, and we're all going to stay with Daz over at Dale View tonight.
Oh, thank you. Be nice to have a bit of peace and quiet for a change.
No, I better be off.
Right, well, you go and have a bubble bath, or whatever it is you girls do. He's going to call you later, isn't he?
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
We like proper sisters now. Well, in-law, but...
I know, I always wanted a kid sister. Suppose you reckon this will be your opportunity to pinch all my makeup and clothes now, eh?
No. Oh, I've still got your lip gloss.
You keep it. It's all right.
See you later.
Bye.
Right, see you later.
Nope.
Listen, thanks for today. You've been brilliant. I mean, I know it wasn't very conventional, but you made me feel like...
A virgin. Touched for your
Shut up. I'll touch you in a minute.
See you later.
Hey, Madonna, though.
What can I say? It was the 80s and my mum was a fan.
Look, I'm going to get you both a proper present when Andy gets back, but it's just a dress watch. It was Annie's originally. I'd quite like you to have it.
Oh, thanks, Jack.
Listen, I'm sorry about earlier on. But you know the rules, without grass.
It's all right. Seeing the governor tomorrow, see if I'm going to get charged. I'll have this for phone call tonight.
Here. They brought this around for you earlier on.
Sorry, Mr. Stern.
What are you doing? What are you doing in here? Get out!
Don't you remember me? I'm a mate of Andy's. Charlie. We met in the visiting room.
Look, what do you want? How did you get in? Please, please, I promise I won't tell anyone you've been here. Whatever it is you want, money, I've got cash.
It's all right. You don't have to feel guilty about him. He deserves everything he gets. Leaving a lovely-looking girl like you out here on her own. On a wedding night.
I'd kill you first.
No need for you to get hurt. Oh, that brat of yours.
Please, leave us alone. My father-in-law will be back any minute.
Now we both know that's not true, don't we? Come on. We've done the first dance. You just let me kiss the bride. And then I'll go. Promise.
See, that's what the old me would have done. But you're dealing with Joe Sugden now. You've got two choices. You can do one, or I'll call the police.
You're not going to call the cops, and we both know why. You saw what I did to Loverboy. And don't think he's safe now that I'm out here. I've got people on the inside. Lifers with nothing to lose. One word from me, and he'll be in the hospital wing. Or worse.
Why would you bother?
I'm the type to hold a grudge. It's a failing, but I'm working on it.
Just go, will you?
Oh, am I boring you now? That won't do, will it? You got a gob on you. I'll give you that. But I can see right past it.
That wasn't Mrs. Sugden talking earlier, that was the old Joe talking, wasn't it? And just like me, all she ever wanted was to get respect. If you breathe one word of this, we wouldn't want him to have a little accident now, would we? Now I'm going to leave you with those 3 words every bride wants to hear. I'll be back.
Who is it?
Who do you think it is? Open the door, will you? It's brass monkeys out here.
Sorry. Hang on a minute.
What do you put the bolt on for?
Dunno, sorry.
Freezing out there.
I'll put the kettle on for a cup of tea. I don't mind how long I have to wait, I just want to see him. Yeah, I know I don't have a visiting order, that's why I'm on the phone to... Yeah. Right then. Well, thanks for nothing. What about Jobsworth she was?
Sit down. Eat your breakfast.
You know, I've got a good mind to go down there anyway.
What's the matter with you this morning? First of all, your locker's out, now you want to take on the whole system. Calm down.
I just want to see him.
Yeah, well, you can't see him without a visiting order, like she said. He's in a prison, not a holiday camp. They have rules. That's better. Anyway, what did you get up to last night?
Nothing much. Just a glass of wine and bed.
It's not exactly what you want on your wedding night, is it?
No.
Still, better get on. I'll see you out there.
Yeah, bye. What's going on?
None of your business.
What have you put in there?
That's better. Now, if you want to see your husband again in one piece, you'll stay out of there. And if you're in any doubt, I don't mean business. Expect a phone call. You either play ball or I turn nasty. And you don't want that. You don't mess me about. So which one's it gonna be?
I'll do whatever you want. Promise.
So, ground rules. No one goes in that barn except me. As from now, it's off limits. You understand what I'm saying? Good girl. You cottoning on.
What did you mean, expect a phone call?
You'll find out.
You all right? Oh, twitchy today, aren't you?
Just made us jump, that's all.
So what's his name?
What?
The bloke I just saw you with.
Oh, him? Just a casual. Looking for work. We get him a lot round here.
Looking for work last night as well, was he? Glass of wine, then bed. Yeah, right. Well, I've got to hand it to you, Joe. You're an excellent liar.
Look, it's not what it looks like.
If I'd known you were gagging for it, I would have had a go at you myself. But then again, maybe not. I'm not into slags. Q Waterworks. What's up? Find I might tell Andy.
You wouldn't.
Wouldn't I? Don't you think he's got a right to know his missus is playing away?
Look, I'm being blackmailed.
So that's why you was snogging him last night, was it?
No, look, you've got it wrong. The bloke's an head case.
Of course he is.
Look, you've got to believe us. The guy's an ex-con. He was only released from prison the other day. Andy was inside with him. He made his life hell and now he's doing the same to me. He's like he gets some sort of weird kick out of it.
So tell Jack. Thought not.
Look, I'm telling the truth.
Then prove it.
All right, I will.
You haven't seen Jake, have you? He appears to have gone AWOL.
Yeah, he's in the far field.
All right.
Jack, can I talk to you?
Sure. What's up? Oh, hang on. Hello, Greg. I'll just... Yeah, what can I do for you? Oh, well, that'd be nice.
Hello? Yeah, it is.
All right.
What? Oh, my God, when? Right. Yeah, I've got that. I'm on my way. Thank you. Oh, my God. Are you all right? What happened? You said you'd fallen down the stairs.
Well, that's the official report. Truth is a bit different.
What do you mean?
Someone pushed me.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Sorry. My nose was shot to hell.
Hey, come on. It's fine. I'm here now, aren't I? Oh, what exactly happened?
Well, everyone was pushing and shoving. You know what blokes are like. And then suddenly, the next thing I know, I got a whack in the back and I went flying.
Oh, so it could have been an accident then?
Accidents don't happen in places like that. I'm pretty sure he's behind it, though. Charlie. You know, when he got released, I thought that was it. It was over. But I was wrong. Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? Seem a bit on edge?
Well, getting a call to see her back in hospital again kind of threw us into a spin. And why don't you just report him?
What proof do I have? Anyway, it might just be me being paranoid. That sort of thing happens here. He hasn't been to see you, has he? Look, don't look so freaked. It was just something Dave said.
What?
When I got back to my cell last night, he said that Charlie was on his way up to see you. Don't worry about it. He's winding up, he always does it. Anyway, he wouldn't have the guts. Not even Charlie.
And...
He'd be dead meat if he did. I'd kill him, Joe, I swear.
All right, come on. You might be focusing on getting better. Forget him. He's not worth it.
I couldn't bear it if anything happened to you.
Well, it won't. All right? Promise.
How is he?
He's all right. Just a sprained ankle and a couple of bruised ribs.
And what happened?
Fell down the stairs.
Is that all? Well, why was he admitted to hospital?
Oh, well, he banged his head, so they want to keep him in overnight, just as a precaution, but he's fine. Laughing and joking, actually.
I always did have two left feet.
Well, I told you he'd be all right. He's been worried sick.
Well, you said you'd phone.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Well, all's well that ends well. Anyway, I best get going. I've been invited to Greg and Mel's for dinner.
Well, all right for some.
She's cooking Thai. I can't stand the stuff. I'll see you tomorrow and don't bolt the door.
Yeah, all right, see you, Jack.
See you. Well, I take it you haven't told him.
Look, after the day I've had, I'm not in the mood to be blackmailed by you.
All I was saying...
Well, don't! All right? you ring me telling me what to do, do you hear? I want those guns out of my barn and you can crawl back into whatever hole you came from. I was just on the phone at the restaurant sorting out some orders.
No need to explain.
Right, well, there's some tea in the pot. Just help yourself. I've got to go and sort her out. See you later.
We're only having a laugh.
Not so cocky face to face, are you?
I'll shout for Andy's dad.
I passed him on the way here, and your little helpers over the fields. Now let's get this straight. I stole what I like, in your barn, when I like. And keep your nose out. If you want it left on your face.
We use the barn all the time.
Then think about somewhere better to hide the stuff.
Can't keep coming back.
I'm a friend of the family, Joe. We make all sorts of friends on the inside. And a few enemies. And I'm not sure how much more Andy can take.
They locked her in the loft.
Good girl. I'll be in touch.
Look, you've got 3 days.
Sorry. Was that an instruction?
Well, they'll just move Andy if they know he's been threatened.
There's not a prison in this country I ain't got mates in.
Oh, your mum must be so proud.
And they can hardly move him if he's paralysed.
Just to hide a few guns.
People put pressure on me. And I put pressure on you. It's a chain of misery we're in here, love. Saw her visiting Andy. Nice looking kid. Sad little face, though. At that age, you feel like no one ever listens.
Stay away from her.
Might be hard to. When she so looks like she needs a friend. Do I know you?
Don't think so.
Just keep it that way, then.
Well, I've heard of liking a bit of rough.
Oh, get out.
You know, you should be a lot nicer to me after what I've seen. Don't even think about sacking me.
Why would you do that?
Maybe I'm an embarrassment because of what I've seen.
And the truth counts for nothing. You know what? I don't even give a toss what you think.
And Jack would, though.
Like he'd believe you over me.
Oh, I can be very convincing.
Tell you what, I'll give you an extra 50p an hour.
Thanks, but I think I'd prefer the sex.
And I think I'd prefer you telling Jack what you think you know.
Your choice. But I'm not coming out of this with nothing.
You just need to give him a bit of space, that's all.
This looks a bit intense.
There's nothing for you to worry about.
Well, if something's being said.
How do you mean?
We were just talking about families and, you know, living on top of each other, but not picking up on signals.
Have an early finish when you're done in here, son.
Yeah, fine by me.
Right, son. See you later.
Yeah.
I was just telling him to give Mel and his dad a bit of space.
All right.
He's just a kid. He thinks he's God's gift. I was a bit like that.
Bet you weren't. Yeah, right. Okay. Bye.
Jack said to tell you he's taking Victoria into town and... Well, this is not what you think.
Right, come on. How do you want me? Clothes completely off, or just a quick fumble through me top?
I said it's not what you think.
All right, well, why don't we just get it over with? You know, keep the boys happy.
Oh, I had nowhere else to go. Mel is past herself. The pub won't serve me, and they've shut the cafe.
All right, so it's sex and your tea you want. Oh, you greedy thing.
Lovel's baby's dead.
How's it feeling? To be young, free and single?
Don't.
If I get blind drunk, you can help put us to bed and then cop a feel if you like.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
I fancy you.
Ever heard of love letters?
Well, I'm better looking than that Charver, and you've had him all over you.
He was hurting me!
How?
Oh. You see this? It's nice, isn't it? And that's not. Now do you see the difference? He was the one that put Andy in the prison hospital. You know, I wish I was having an affair. It'd be a lot easier than all this. Yeah, I used to be such a bitch. I used to nick things and lie. And people would turn around and walk the other way when I was coming towards him. But then I met Andy. And I loved him. And I wanted to make it work. Yeah, I even helped bring up his kid and stand by him. And look where it's all got us. And look at Laurel. She's never been a bitch in all her life. And look what's happened to her.
I should have believed you. And I'm sorry.
This is just the start. I don't know what's going to happen to Andy if I don't do what Charlie says. Yes, I know what default means. It's... I just need an extra few days, all right? Bye.
Who's after you now?
Jimmy flipping King for the rent. You know, I'm half glad that Jack's had to go away to Spain.
Since when?
Oh, first thing. His mum's over there, she's taken ill.
Well, why don't you tell Jack over the phone that you're struggling?
No way, go mental. If he knew I'd let things slide, and then he'll blag to Andy. No, I'm not having that. Look, this is between you and me, all right? The rent and the Charlie situation.
Any other secrets?
Yeah, I'm secretly a bloke.
Now, blokes don't cry like you did last night. And don't worry, me crush's over with. Now I've seen you all puffy-eyed and snotty.
Good.
But I do want to help.
Well, you can make a start in the top field with Sam. Charlie's my problem. Before you start, I'm not ringing Jack to tell him about the rent crisis, so butt it, all right?
Okay. The coast's clear, nobody about. I need a few quid.
What happened to you?
This is nothing compared to what Andy will get.
Oh, well, it's a shame they didn't finish you off.
You'll not get shut me that easily. But I do need to keep my head down for a few days. Leave the guns where they are for a minute.
Look, that's all the money I've got. You can't do this.
I just have.
I thought you weren't coming home at lunchtime.
Kaylee's off sick with a bug. Didn't have anyone to hang out with.
Well, don't expect much in the way of sparkling conversation here. I've just learnt about the perils of foot rot. Fascinating, eh?
I've just been going through all the jobs that Jack left us. I mean, he said the end of the month was a killer, but I didn't believe him.
Yeah, well, sitting here banging on about it's not going to get them done.
Yeah, well, even slaves got lunch breaks, so...
Don't forget my appointment's tomorrow.
You all right on your own, or do you want me to come with you?
I'll manage.
But I did it gently. I wouldn't want to hurt her. She's messed up enough.
You lying get. You tell me I'm too young one minute, then you're sniffing round her the next.
This isn't what you think it is.
It won't last. She's a loser. And if she's happy to sit here while everyone can see her two-timing our Daz, she'll do the same to you.
If you're having a row, you can take it outside.
I was having a go at him for upsetting you, actually. Wish I hadn't bothered now.
Have you been drinking?
What's it got to do with you?
I've already rung your house. I know you nicked something from the shop.
I didn't. And even if I did, you can't prove a thing.
Yeah, I was wrong. You're not brave or mature, are you? You're just pathetic.
I'm pathetic. I only went for a snog because I felt sorry for you after you made a prat of yourself drooling over Joe.
Hey, enough. Look, I'll see you later about anything we owe you.
She's 3 sheets to the wind. Are you responsible?
Oh, it never fails, does it? Any bother and you point the finger at me.
Well, she'll wish she'd drunk herself into a coma by the time I've finished with her. You seen Jake?
No.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look it. Must be hungover.
I'm fine.
Well, your dad rang. Said something about today being your last counselling session.
Fingers crossed.
Well, he said to wish you luck and that you have to ring him when you get back.
Okay. You couldn't give me a lift, could you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Vic, but I'm rushed off my feet without Jake. Sorry.
Don't worry. I'll get the bus.
Right.